you guys? Gold Pony here today in the 2016 Mazda Miata, courtesy of Jack Giambalvo Mazda in York, PA. And I'm going to start this review out today in the parking lot because as far as the audio goes on video, it kind of distorts it a little bit and I don't want that to happen. So anyways, to start for the Miata, there are 3 different trim levels available. The first one is going to be labeled Sport. That one's going to start at $24,915. Next one is going to be Club. That one's going to go for $28,600. And lastly, Grand Touring, which goes for $30,065. And by the way, all of those prices there, that was for the manual transmission option. So if you wanted an automatic, just simply add $1,500 to the price tag for all of those. But as far as the power plant goes for all trim levels, that's actually going to be the same. So powering the 2016 Miata is going to be a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, putting out 155 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 148 pound-feet of torque at 4,600 RPM. And this one's going to have a red line of around 6,800 RPM. And by the way, I was mentioning the transmission options there. The 6-speed manual, that comes with a short throw shifter, and then the 6-speed automatic, that one's gonna come with paddle shifters. And as far as the miles per gallon goes, it's gonna give you 27 in the city, 36 on the highway, and that's for the manual, of course. And if you go with the automatic, that one is gonna give you 27 in the city, with 34 on the highway. And either way though, it's going to take premium fuel. But in the end, what really makes the Miata so much fun is that it has a curb weight at just a little over 2,300 pounds, which is incredibly light. So although the power only comes in at 155 horsepower, this thing is a blast to drive, almost go-kart-like. And so now, since I haven't done it yet, let me do a quick little acceleration here. See how quickly we can get this Miata up to speed. That is fun. Another really sweet thing is it does have a 4-wheel independent suspension, once again making it so much more fun to go around the turns in. But now let me touch on the exterior a little bit. And so to start up front, there are going to be LED headlights with LED daytime running lights for the Club trim and the Grand Touring. Then the Grand Touring is also going to get automatic on and off headlights as well. As far as the top goes, this is going to come with the black cloth convertible top. And now I think it is about time to show you guys how to open and close that one. But then heading around to the side, as far as the wheels go, they're going to come in at 16-inch aluminum alloy wheels, at least for the Sport. Then when you look at the Club, they're going to come with 17-inch dark gunmetal aluminum alloy wheels. And then the Grand Touring is actually going to get those wheels as well. Anyways, heading around to the back, there are going to be LED taillights for all trims, by the way. And then just below that, there is a dual exhaust setup. So as always, here is that exhaust clip. And now while we are around back, cargo capacity is going to come in at 4.59 cubic feet. So there's not a ton of room back there, but there was definitely enough room for me to fit my equipment. And as far as the seats go on the Sport trim, there are black cloth trim seats. Then the Club trim is going to add some red stitching, and the Grand Touring seats are going to be finished in a black or tan leather. Today I have the black, and those seats are heated as well. And that button's going to be located in front of the shifter there. And there are 3 different heat settings there too. As far as the adjustability goes for the seats, they are manually adjustable. I was able to find a good driving position with that. As far as the steering wheel goes, it does have a tilt function. It is not telescoping, but still, with everything being more compact, it's not really a big deal, honestly. It is a 3-spoke leather wrap steering wheel, and that is for all trims, by the way. And then that leather finish continues onto the shift knob, and that continues onto the parking brake as well here. Anyways, to start the car, it is keyless access. All you need to do is keep the key in your pocket, hop in, put your foot on the brake and the clutch if you have the manual, at least like I do today, and then hit the engine start button, which is just to the right of the steering wheel there. And then once it starts up, the gauges are going to come in a black and white finish. The tachometer is going to be front and center, of course, so you have a better view of your RPMs. The speedometer is to the right. Then you got a bunch of other information to the left, like how much gas you got, what the temperature is outside, and how many miles you have left until you hit empty. That's always nice. So a couple other things I wanted to point out is there's a circular dial right behind the shifter here, and if you turn that to the left and the right, you can actually scroll through everything on the touchscreen display up front if you did want to actually touch it. So if you hit the center button, that's going to allow you to look at different things like your applications, like the different audio settings. There's also going to be Bluetooth compatibility, and there is the navigation as well on the Grand Touring here, so that's pretty cool. And so you can definitely play around with that for a little while. There's tons of things to scroll through there. There's tons of different options you can mess around with there, so that's pretty cool. And also, I don't think I've showed you guys this yet, but there are 2 cup holders right behind my right elbow here, and it's kind of nice that they're back there because a lot of cars will put them right behind the shifter, and then if you have a cup there, it kind of gets in the way of your shifting. So it's definitely a good thing there. Let me show you guys that real quick. I keep mentioning the shifter here, by the way, to put this one in reverse, if you do have the manual, you simply are going to press down on the shifter and put it into the upper left-hand corner there. And you definitely should have no issues backing up with this being a little bit of a smaller car, so you definitely should be good there. But anyways, moving on to safety here. All trims are going to get dual front airbags, side impact airbags, and there also are side impact door beams, a tire pressure monitoring system, and the Grand Touring, which again is what I have today, that's going to add a bunch of stuff as well. For instance, there is blind spot monitoring available, rear cross traffic alert, adaptive front lighting, lane departure warning, and high beam control as well. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on social media right there if you like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay gold.